Boarding is completed, passenger count 62.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the captain speaking. My name is David Fry, together with Captain Victor Bloor, First Officer Dominic Schweitzer. I'd like to welcome you on board our Airbus 320 towards Zurich. We are actually ready, expecting our startup clearance in the next few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you feel well on board and wish you a very pleasant flight. Schönen guten Morgen, meine Damen und Herren. Ich bin der Kapitän. Mein Name ist David Frey, zusammen mit Kapitän Rito Bloor und Erstoffizier Dominic Schweitzer. Heiße ich Sie recht herzlich willkommen an Bord unserer Airbus 320 nach Zürich. Wir sind eigentlich bereit, erwarten unsere Startfreigabe in den nächsten Minuten. Damen und Herren, ich hoffe, Sie fühlen sich wohl an Bord und wünsche Ihnen einen angenehmen Flug. Cabin Crew, on the slides.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Also on behalf of the cabin crew, I would like to welcome you aboard our Swiss Airlines flight to Zurich. My name is Sven Heydrich, I'm your man to the cabin, and our flight time today will be 1 hour. The whole crew wishes you a pleasant stay on board now. Guten Morgen, meine Damen und Herren, auch im Namen der Kabinenbesatzung möchte ich Sie recht herzlich begrüßen auf unserem Swiss Airlines Flug nach Zürich. Mein Name ist Sven Heydrich, ich bin die Manager der Kabine und unsere Flugzeit wurde heute mit 1 Stunde berechnet. Die gesamte Crew wünscht Ihnen jetzt schon einmal einen angenehmen Aufenthalt bei uns hier an Bord.
May we have your attention, please, for the following presentation about safety on board. Your hand luggage must be placed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. It is forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For safety reasons, please make sure that mobile phones and other wireless transmitting devices are either set to flight mode or completely switched off for takeoff and landing. Larger items such as laptops must be stowed away safely during taxiing, takeoff and landing. Smaller items such as tablets and mobile phones must be safely secured in the passenger's hand or stowed away. Please inform the cabin crew immediately if your electronic device gets damaged or produces heat or smoke. If you should lose your electronic device in your seat, do not move the seat and inform the cabin crew immediately. For further regulations concerning the use of electronic devices on board, we ask you to consult the in-flight magazine in your seat pocket. Please fasten your seatbelt now, as we are taking off. Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly, you are obliged to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, the use of the lavatories is not permitted. For takeoff and landing, make sure that the back of your seat is in a fully upright position, that your tables are folded away, and the window blinds are open. Secure infants with the infant's belt, which will be distributed by your flight attendant if needed. Please note that smoking is not permitted on board this aircraft. This includes all kinds of smoking devices as well as alternative and smoking simulating products. All lavatories are equipped with smoke detectors. If cabin pressure is lost, oxygen masks will be released automatically. Pull the mask towards your face and cover your nose and mouth. Then help children and other passengers. In case of impact on land or water, position yourself as shown on the screen. You may use either position. In case of an evacuation, follow the illuminated escape path markings and leave all your hand luggage behind. The emergency exits are identified by exit signs and are located as shown on the screen and the safety on board card. If you are sitting in a row with an emergency exit, you must be able to open this exit if instructed to do so by the crew. If you are not able or willing to perform this task, please ask a crew member to reseat you somewhere else. Your life jacket is located under your seat. Pull the life jacket over your head and attach the strap. Do not inflate your life jacket until you leave the aircraft. Pull the strap until the life jacket is properly adjusted. If the life jacket does not inflate or needs more air, blow through the rubber tube. The safety on board card shows the various procedures and the use and location of the safety equipment. Please study the card carefully prior to takeoff. Orders given by the crew and regulations have to be followed at all times. Thank you for your attention.
Für weitere Informationen wenden Sie sich bitte an Ihr Kabinenpersonal. Anweisungen der Besatzung und Vorschriften müssen jederzeit befolgt werden. Wir danken für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
Pour de plus amples informations, veuillez vous adresser à votre personnel de cabine. Les consignes de l'équipage et les directives doivent être respectées en tout temps. Nous vous remercions de votre attention.
Per ulteriori informazioni, la preghiamo di contattare il personale di cabina. Gli ordini impartiti dal personale di bordo ed il regolamento devono essere seguiti sempre. La ringraziamo per la sua attenzione.
Dames en heren, welkom aan boord van onze Swiss Star Alliance vlucht. Binnen enkele ogenblikken geven we u belangrijke instructies over de veiligheid aan boord. Volg deze alstublieft nauwgezet op. Meer veiligheidsinformatie vindt u op de veiligheidskaart in de stoelzak voor u. Om veiligheidsredenen verzoeken we u ervoor te zorgen dat alle mobiele telefoons en andere draadloze toestellen ofwel in vluchtmodus staan of volledig zijn uitgeschakeld tijdens het opstijgen en de landing. In het magazine in de stoelzak voor u vindt u meer regels over het gebruik van elektronische toestellen aan boord. Uw handbagage moet veilig weggeborgen zijn, ofwel in de bagagerekken of onder de stoel voor u. Bagage is niet toegelaten op de stoelen, bij de nooduitgangen of aan de voorste rijen. Het is ten strengste verboden om te roken aan boord van dit toestel, in de cabine, maar ook in de toiletten. Aangezien er onverwacht turbulentie kan optreden, wordt u verzocht uw riem altijd vast te maken wanneer u zit. De bemanning helpt u graag verder met vragen en wenst u een prettige vlucht.
Crew, prepare for departure.